Hi, I'm Will, and welcome to Venture to Rome. Today, Kate and I and our kids are going on our first family camping adventure of the year. We're going on a shakedown trip, which means we're going to go out, we're going to practice setting up, we're going to spend the night, we're going to practice packing back, because we've got a big trip ahead of us here in a few weeks that we want to be ready for. So, let's go have ourselves a shakedown. Kate, I'll be right back. I just gotta go run a quick errand.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Got it, let's go. We are trying to find the canyon rim tonight because we're on a shakedown trip. We think there's a really neat spot to stay for the night and kind of practice setting up and tearing down because we got a big trip coming up in a few weeks. And so right now we're just enjoying the scenery, this kind of high desert sage while we get to the canyon rim.
Take your time, fall in line someday. It's hard to win, hard to pin one day. I look out for you to soothe away the blues in your eyes.
So we're at our camp spot and we're just starting to unpack now, and we are a bit rusty. We're trying to remember like who puts what where does the gear go, how do we open up the tent as a family, so it's just been a while. We're gonna practice. There is definitely some rust that needs to get shaken off the first time the family goes out together. Everyone has to remember who does what and how things work, but with a little patience and good spirit, camp can get set up and everybody can settle in.
All right, we're doing chili mac from my favorite online recipe site, which is Skinny Taste. What I like is it's delicious comfort food that the kids love, like chili mac.
Yeah.
But it's lightened up a little bit for those of us adults who, are careful about our calories.
Who are struggling with our
who
COVID
are working
fixing.
on the COVID, whatever that number is behind it. No judgment. So yeah, we're cooking up chili mac. It's going to be good. We've got a little wind, but I think this is going to warm us right up.
What do you think, Em?
Hot.
It's hot and...
Delicious!
All right, buddy.
There it is.
Awesome. Absolutely. The best thing I've ever had.
The best thing the kids have ever had camping.
Good.
Well done.
Yes.
This is the shakedown.
This is the shakedown. So this is the get the cobwebs out, like muscle memory, remembering what it feels like to be out, not in a house, which we've been in for so many months. And it was just like, oh yeah, okay, right, that's our jobs. And there's been things that we've realized about our gear that we need to rethink. And the kids have been so far away from anything like this in so long. And at first they didn't know how to handle it, but I can see that they're remembering how much they love it. So it's been great.
One thing we never forget how to do is sit around the campfire and enjoy the sunset together. It sure beats watching TV. Kate and I tend to get up early, and our first order of business is always making coffee. We have to remember our little dance of who does what. I get the water, we get it heated up, we store it in the thermos, Kate preps and stirs the AeroPress, I press it, and then we enjoy that hot cup of really strong coffee while taking a morning walk together. And that always helps get perspective before tackling the rest of the day. What we had to tackle today was just seeing if we could get everything packed back up, and then taking stock of what worked and what needed some attention. Shakedown trip, what'd we learn?
I think we learned most of our gear is good to go. We have good muscle memory. We got mostly everything worked.
We got everything unpacked and packed back.
And it all worked.
It wasn't perfect, but we actually did it.
We did it, yeah. We learned the kids like this. We learned we like this.
Yeah.
We learned how much we miss this and how important it is to our family. And then we've got a few gear things we gotta work on.
Let's talk about gear. Okay, so first thing we noticed was when you were cooking dinner last night, the stock pot.
Yeah. So we have this collapsible, I think it's Sea to Summit stock pot, and it's good for some things. It's good because it packs down like light and it doesn't take up a lot of room, but it is limited in size and space. And so I sort of ended up cooking in two in my fry pan as well, and it's just okay. So I want to look out there and see if there's an alternative that will work better that doesn't take up a ton of room.
Also, we learned when it's cold, we go through a lot of firewood. So we used all our firewood last night because we were cold, and we were like, let's just use it all. And then we got up this morning and we're like, oh, we wish we would have had more firewood.
But on that note, we learned how great these little hand warmers are. So I think we need to invest in a few more of these, because these were great this morning without a fire to warm our hands, even with gloves on. Pillows. So our kids have these teeny tiny little pillows, and they worked okay. And then this year, I think they've just gotten a little bit bigger, old enough. They want the big pillow. So they kind of deserve it, you know.
I suppose. New batteries.
Oh, headlamps.
Headlamp batteries. Oh man, it was a dark night.
Yeah.
Because we
mid-walk, my headlamp went out. No moon, so it was pretty dark.
Well, we're just gonna get in the Jeep, enjoy the view for a few more minutes, and head out of here.
Good shakedown. Camera's shaky. It's a little windy.
We shook the shakedown, and now we're feeling better about our trips to come. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to our channel for more content like this and whatever else we cook up this year.